I really don't know. Suddenly Ninette grabbed my arm and slung me onto the sidewalk. I fell, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw Ninette hit the stone railing and fly off the bridge. All I knew was that I had to save my friend. Well, mademoiselle, you did a wonderful thing. I hope that your friend will be okay. We will need to ask you more questions when we reach shore. Will you be all right with that? Yes, but I would like to go with Ninette in the ambulance to the hospital. I want to know if she is okay. Will I be able to do so? No, mademoiselle, I do not think that that will be possible. They will need to concentrate all their efforts on her in the ambulance. There is a second one waiting to take you to the hospital. It will take you to the same one so that you will be close to her. Would that be all right? It will be the best that we can do. Nina, crying, shaking, almost uncontrollably due to the shock of what had happened, said softly, yes, that will do. The medic pulled out another thorough blanket and quickly spread it over her. Ninette's boat reached the ramp, and a stretcher was wheeled close to the boat. 6 large police officers lifted the backboard onto the stretcher. One paramedic taking vitals, and the other one talked with the police medic from the boat to get his assessment of the patient, while slowly pushing the stretcher towards the ambulance, allowing the boat with Nina to land. 2 paramedics wheeled another stretcher from the second ambulance down the ramp, and with the aid of the police medic, they lifted her onto the stretcher. The police medic went to his team and told them he was going to ride with the patient to the hospital. As he turned to join the paramedics pushing Nina's stretcher towards the ambulance, a plainclothes police inspector came over and talked with him. Their conversation lasted a few moments, leaving a questioning look on the medic's face. He listened intently. Finally, they shook hands and the inspector walked away. The medic joined the other paramedics in the ambulance, and the ambulance, with Nina secure in the back, raced up the ramp to the quay on its way to the same hospital that Ninette was being taken, Groupe Hospitalier T. Sepulture. They had the best trauma center in Paris, and Ninette needed it now. The ambulance raced the wrong way east on Quai Voltaire. During the race to the hospital, the police medic asked quietly, "Did you know a police car tried to run you down?" Startled, she asked, "What? Why? That's impossible. No." According to several of the witnesses, a police car turned left onto Point Royal Bridge, coming the wrong way from the west. As you made it to the middle of the bridge, it sped up, coming straight at you. That must have been what your friend, he paused, trying to remember her name. Ninette, Nina said. Yes, Ninette. She must have seen this. That is why she did what she did, throwing you out of the way. Unfortunately, she could not make it safely out of the way herself. Witnesses were pretty clear and consistent in their observation. You were the intended target of the driver. Do you know why anyone would want to do this? Very confused, Nina shook her head no and said the same. No, this cannot be true. The police medic replied, I'm sorry, mademoiselle, it is true. At the hospital, the officer told her he would go back to his unit. He would check on her through the night and perhaps the next day. You should expect a police detective to come by sometime over the next couple of days with more questions. With that, he got out of the ambulance and said, Be careful, mademoiselle.